All right, circle back. Jen Psaki, who claims to be a journalist, is being forced to edit her new book after falsely claiming that Biden never checked his watch repeatedly. Remember, during the dignified transfer for the soldiers that were killed in the Abbey Gate attack in Afghanistan. By the way, something that never should have happened. A shameless lie, especially, considering the numerous firsthand accounts, photos, like the one right there on your screen, clearly showing that, in fact, he did. But if you're expecting the mob and the media, the same people that were unrelenting against Governor Kristi Noem and whether she met Kim Jong-un or not, you think they're going to call out this disgraceful dishonesty? Don't hold your breath. It has been complete radio silence by her pals in the mob. Anyway, tonight, these Gold Star families, they are pushing back, highlighting the contempt members of the Biden administration have shown for their children who lost their lives. Congressman Darrell Issa joins us along with two of those Gold Star fathers, Steve Nakui and Darren Hoover. Thank you both for being with us. I want to say to both of you, I know you both lost your sons, and Mr. Nakui, you were on this program. You were also, it looked like you were facing charges on the 11th of March when you were on this program. 8 days later, thankfully, those charges were dropped. They should have never been brought against you. You're a grieving father, and you have every right, frankly, to say whatever you want. But what is your reaction to this? I mean, just an outright lie.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Sean. I really appreciate it. It's devastating, but it's not really surprising from this administration and from the people that have worked in it. They continue to lie, to manipulate facts and change, their narratives to support their narratives, and to try to change the history, regardless of what mishaps they've done. And for them to do it at the expense of us, Gold Star parents at a moment that we're grieving the most for our children as they're passing the caskets by. I mean, I couldn't even concentrate on that. I was so focused and so infuriated with our president and the conduct that he was portraying at that dignified transfer that I missed my son being passed into the van.
Yeah, your son Kareem was 20 years old. Unbelievable. Mr. Hoover, you lost your son Taylor, 31 years old. Died in this attack. What's your reaction to all this, sir? And again, to both of you, our prayers and deepest sympathy.
Thanks for having us, Sean. From talking about it on your radio show today, circle back Jen, circle back Psaki is just a vile and shameless human being that's trying to make money off of our kids' backs and rewrite history and establish those lies for the Biden administration on their failures, their catastrophic failures, and what happened to our kids in Afghanistan. I mean, it's been nothing but lies all along until, we've been able to speak with the congressman. Congressman Issa was the head cheerleader for us and brought us to Washington. And then Congressman Waltz, Chairman McCall, Representatives Mills and Mast also did listen to us. And now it's coming forward that they're fighting for us to get the truths out there, because the most transparent administration in the history of our country can't even tell the right from wrong. I mean, they're nothing but lies.
It's sad. I mean, and I think you're right about the money part. And she claims to be a journalist. Darrell Issa, I've known you for a long time. Thank you for what you're doing for these Gold Star families. I really appreciate it. You're so committed to it, and I know that is sincere. You look at the treatment of Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem, okay, she made a mistake. Apparently about the issue of Kim Jong-un, wasn't even sure if she made a mistake. She had met a lot of foreign leaders. They excoriated her. She admitted she shot a dog that had been killing chickens and attacking people. Okay. Commander Joe Biden's dog bites 24 Secret Service agents. Nobody blinks an eye. Jen Psaki writes this lie about the watch, and not a peep out of the media. It's so corrupt. This is why I said in 07 and 08, journalism's dead. This is a great example. Your reaction?
Well, journalism is not dead. It's alive on this show, even though you don't want to call yourself a journalist, because you're giving truth tellers an opportunity to say what they saw and to get the truth out there. I will say one thing, Sean. It is so interesting that Jen Psaki, to try to make a little money, sell a book, and try to be part of the Biden campaign team, has reminded people once again of the deliberately botched Afghanistan withdrawal by trying to claim that something didn't happen, because you can't see something that didn't happen when people saw what did happen. And so for the Gold Star families, they've trumped Biden, and for Jen Psaki, she's reminded us of one of the greatest failures militarily and diplomatically of all time. And we're still trying to get some of our SIVs out of Afghanistan. We're still trying to get justice for the Gold Star families. All of that 3.5 years into this administration.
Well, thank you for all your efforts. Mr. Nakui and Mr. Hoover, just please know this, that this audience cares, and we haven't forgotten what happened to your sons, and we know the truth about Joe Biden and what he did that day. And our prayers and our thoughts are with both of you. I can't imagine as a father with the pain you live with every day. Thank you all. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.